my channel. This is Jocelyn Lovely Tarot. So good to see you guys here today. Today's reading is going to be for air signs. I decided to go back to the air elements, or like break them down, so only read one element at a time. Okay, I don't know why I did that. All right. So one element at a time. Today we're going to work with the air elements. That's the 3 signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, let's see. Yeah, shout out to everybody that's just, working through whatever they're working through to help them on their journey. So if anybody's feeling lost at the moment, it's not just you, it's a collective thing. Only because I feel like a lot of us are really trying to kind of go down what it's all about discovery at this point, right? Discovering who we are on this path. Hey Kevin, welcome. So discovering who we are on this path is essential, because at the end of the day, like I'm saying, a lot of us are getting acquainted with versions of ourselves that we haven't experienced yet, or maybe in a very long time. And so I feel like while you're settling in with that energy, it's more of a sitting there, resting, and allowing integration to happen, or again, rediscovery of self, of who you really are in the present moment. And I think that that's what's getting a lot of people confused, because you may not see any movement in the exterior, right? You may not see anything really in the exterior happening for you, but I really think it's because right now there's a part of you that knows that nothing's really supposed to happen right now, right? We're supposed to just sit still. Not supposed to, but I feel like a lot of us are being guided to just sit still in our energy, or maybe we're just feeling that like we just need to be in recluse, in that beautiful little hermit mode, which is why I did mention hermit mode. Okay, now that I think about it, I was going to start with Gemini, then Libra, then Aquarius, but I'm just going to do collective air and then go into details with the signs. Okay, all right, yeah, let's do that. That sounds like fun. I am mixing the Black Moon Astrology cards with the Angel Oracle deck. It's like a big ass deck. These cards actually fit perfectly into each other. So, hey, welcome, Riz. Alright, like I was saying, if you guys resonate with the readings, like, share, subscribe. Or if you just like the energy, like, share, subscribe. Helps my channel, okay? If you guys go to the description box below, click on more, you have a way to book personal readings with me. You can go to my email, jocelynlovely84@gmail.com, or if you want to donate, you can Cash App, PayPal in the description box below, or you can donate on YouTube. Okay, all right, perfect. Hey King, welcome. All right, so as I was saying, trusting, the first card that came out was trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. So again, a lot of us, it almost feels like, I don't want to call it limbo, but we're in a place where it's like, it's a little confusing, because it's like you've been given full permission to understand that you are a controller, that you are the creator of your universe, so you could create whatever you want in this energy. So it's kind of like saying here, you've been given full access, full control, now go create. And so for you, it's like, what the hell? This whole universe, it's for you. This whole, place is yours. And you're sitting there and you're like, well, what the heck? What am I supposed to do here? You may not even know where to start, because again, in order for you to create, there's versions of you that, again, you're rediscovering, you're tapping into. And once you tap into these energies, it's like, whoa, actually something's coming out. Something's being revealed to you in the present moment, though. There's something very confusing about that if you haven't really spent a lot of time bringing in or bringing out this creativity within you. It could be very confusing or even a little nerve-wracking for some, or maybe anxiety-ridden, but I really feel like you should be excited, if anything, because again, it's like here, think of it as a video game. It's your world. You're in the video game. Go do what you want, right? Go build something that you really feel that maybe the need to do, or maybe the desire to do. What do you want? Who do you want to become? How do you want to help society, or how do you want to help yourself, right? It's stuff like that. It's real big questions, and I feel like, again, you may not know the answers, but you're thinking about it, or trying to figure out what that is, okay? So this requires tapping into creativity, but I feel like a lot of us right now, I don't see any fire, right? Which has to do with tapping into the creativity. It almost seems like you guys are focusing on air, which is the realm of the mind. I feel like somebody here is really focused on ascending higher levels of consciousness. But in order for you to do that, I'm getting you going within. Okay, so I feel like a lot of us are in hermit mode. The only reason I say that is because, look, the next device is water your garden, but it's in reverse. It almost reminds me of you being a recluse, like you're hiding, you're taking the time out to really be still and spending time with you without really wanting to do much. I feel like, yes, you're doing what you have to do, but you're more focused on like you and your health, or resting. You're more focused on like tending to yourself and your needs. You see what I'm saying? This is I don't know what that is. Monchi, I don't know what that is. You got the wrong person. Okay, he's like, this isn't the channel. No, it's not. She is a witch and requires an intuitive, strong mind to look into her. No, I'm not a witch. Now, I don't have anything against witches, but that's not my thing. Jesus Christ is what I believe in. Whether you believe me or not, I don't care. All right. You have Star Keeper. Cosmic ancestors seed the light by staying grounded. Yeah, it almost seems like you guys are spending a lot of time like away from society, away from people, not wanting to socialize. Okay, you guys are in the realm of the mind. I feel like this is where you feel safe. I feel like you're trying to find a balance between knowing when to take action, do your daily things, right? Requirements, and then knowing when to sit still and just be. And I feel like there's a balance being worked on here for you guys. Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor, see the light by staying grounded. Yeah. So the advice is to stay grounded, or stay a little bit, I don't want to say focused, because that's not what I'm getting. The reason I'm getting groundedness is more of like, because you know how sometimes when we try to reach different type of levels of frequencies, we can get lost in that because it feels really good. It's almost as if like, yeah, you can think of the future, you can think of like where you might want to go, or the things that really interest you that have nothing to do with the physical, but then you can bring that and ground that and then create some of that here in the physical. It almost seems like you guys maybe just go to the higher planes just because. I'm getting you just find it fun, and that's great. This may be a way that inspires you, which I'm all for that, but ground some of that, or bring some of that information that you find in the higher planes and bring it and create or manifest. Just bring it into the physical. Somehow share it, write it down, work with it, create something with it. Do you see what I'm saying? Because I know I like to spend time in the higher planes, but I try to bring whatever I can and again share it with you guys. Okay, anything else? And I'm not saying that what you're doing is bad. I just think this is like your way to have fun, or this is how you express yourself, or you just love doing this. I don't know. I'm getting somebody that really enjoys being on their own. This gives me like Nine of Pentacles, but like a High Priestess version of it. I know Nine of Pentacles she's very grounded, and the High Priestess is literally, she's just everywhere, right? So it's almost as if bringing the High Priestess within you, or High Priest, and bringing it into the physical. So transition more into the, I don't even want to say the Hierophant, because I feel like you're just learning when to do when, which to do when, right? So I'd say like I feel like if you focus more on the creation side of it, bringing those ideas or what you receive, the information that you receive in the higher realms, when you bring that into consciousness, you can actually create something very beautiful that you could be proud of. Or if you just love doing it, right, sharing your wisdom, you can actually make money out of it somehow, some way, right? I'm not saying that you need to do it for the money, but it's like, why not get paid? Hey Jason, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for the donations. It means a lot. And yep, definitely gonna eat after now. After now, definitely gonna eat later. Buy me a coffee. Stars, brothers. It almost seems like here's the thing about it. I don't even know how to say this because you have. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know how that happened. Sorry guys. Sorry. Okay. As I was saying, I don't even know how to say this. With Virgo, it almost seems like you guys. Yeah, remember when I told you about the Nine of Pentacles? Because this is a Nine of Pentacles is Virgo technically, because it's a mutable sign. It's like bringing that into the physical. Yeah, it's gonna make you money one day, or fruitful and abundant one day. But then there was another thing that I saw and I got distracted. Okay, so I feel like there's a disconnection between you and the physical realm right now, and I think it's because you feel like you're getting lost in it. So it's scaring you. I feel like you're trying to discern, or you're more, I don't want to say closed off, but a little bit kind of on the defense. Not even defense. You it's like you're discerning, but like to the minute, right? Like your discernment game is really strong. You don't need to really discern too much. It almost seems like you can go into an investigation of how much you discern situations, or in the physical, or opportunities. It's like this is like an opportunity or something you can grow with or expand on, and it's like you're kind of like questioning whether this is something for you, instead of just working with whatever these opportunities are that are coming into you. It almost seems like you're questioning, wondering whether this is something you'd even be interested in doing, or should even invest your time in. But the advice is, well, why not? It's free. If it's something that's free and given to you, why not use it? It might help you in your quest, or if it's helping you create or expand on something, why not? So I think there's something here about being a little bit open to the opportunities that are they're here. There might be some opportunities that you're missing out on because, again, it doesn't seem like it's something you'd be interested in, but who knows? I'm not saying you have to make a career out of these things or these opportunities, but these opportunities are there to aid or help in something. So why not sit and investigate more, research into whatever the opportunity is, or start on it, even if it's temporary, or it's just, you know, if it requires time from you, why not spend the hour or two, right, doing it? I feel like it might be good for you. Let's see what else. Star Brothers. Trust. There it is too. It's like you have to trust that whatever the divine is bringing to you or guiding you to, it's actually in your best benefit. It's actually helping you, whether this opportunity or these opportunities may seem boring or out of alignment to who you are, or it might just be like a waste of time. I feel like you may think these things are a waste of time because they're not the things that you're automatically drawn to, but there's a reason why these things are coming in. So be mindful of that. You can still say no to these opportunities, but just be mindful of it, is what I'm getting, okay? All right, so now we're going to jump into Gemini. It's funny I said Gemini because look, you have the twins. The twins are protecting you. All right, we're going to jump into Gemini right now, and then, yeah, the timestamp. Let's see what's up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Gem. Okay, 1647. All right. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you guys are doing well. Don't forget, guys, I am having a members only. Anybody that's a member, I'm gonna do like a video just for the members, and they also get like a free 5-minute mini read. Okay, so look out for that during the week. Catch my live for the members only, and then see if we can book like a little do a little 5-minute reading live. Okay, all right. I'm doing good too. Hey Brooke, welcome. Thank you for letting me know y'all are doing great. It's good to hear that. I'm full support of that and the energies of the week, because I know we had weeks where we were struggling there for a second. So, all right, Geminis, you're not for everybody. I'm telling you, I feel like you guys feel, okay, I don't know who this is for, but when you guys feel inspired, or when you guys feel like tuning into something that is a version of you, but it's so ancient, it's like, it's in reverse though. It's like, I don't know, it's like you're trying to, again, bring this creativity within you. You're trying to bring it out. It's not even that you're trying it, it's already coming out, right? It's already a part of who you are, and it's like you're getting acquainted with this version of self. So this week is going to make you want to do some things very like risky things. It's like taking a chance on something, because you see how this person's at the edge of the cliff or whatever. It almost seems like this person's going to take off. It gives me very Uranus, the Fool energy. Like you're ready to start, you're ready to go out there and explore, figure out who you are, or it's not even about figuring out who you are. It's like this version of you, this creative version of you, it's coming out, and it wants to explore with you. It wants to live life with you, and it wants to like co-create with you. So it's like, it almost seems like it gives you the fire that you need to go and just take risks all week. Risks that you probably would not take. But because Geminis, here's the thing about Gemini, they're risk takers, they are. But it's usually the realm of the mind, the curiosity within the person that makes them want to like go out there and explore. Couple that with the Fool, it's like with the Full energy, right? Couple that with yeah, with Uranus, it's like boom. Like you're fearless this week. You're so fearless. It's it might scare some people. It might throw people off, okay? Because if they're not used to seeing this side of you, it's gonna throw them for a loop, okay? Not intentionally, because you're not doing it intentionally, but I feel like something gives you the energy that you need to just take off, and you're not saying no to it, or you're not being rational about it. You're just going. It's not even about the realm of curiosity, though. That's what I'm saying, Gemini. It's you usually move because you're curious, right? That's the things that make you want to go and take risks. But this week, it's about the fire. It's because there's something you know you have to do or create, and so you're inspired and you go. Okay, what's the next card? Yeah, it's like you're just like the things that used to hold you back. They don't exist anymore. So there's no barriers. Okay, I'm not saying you're gonna do something reckless, but I feel like you're just at a point where you can't keep denying your own needs and your own wants. So if there's people around you that keep like denying your true needs or wants, it's because they're a reflection of like the way you hold your own self back. And I feel like the minute you realize that, you're not gonna take no for an answer, not from anyone or from yourself. Okay, here you are understanding that it's like reclaiming a version of self, no longer isolating this version of you so that it stays away and in the clear. It's like no, you will not take no for an answer this week. Just careful though with the quitting your jobs or doing something like telling somebody off that at work or something like that, right? I feel like the minute you start living from a place of, again, caring about your own wants and needs, you're never going to go back to I don't want to say people pleasing, but it's like society teaches us to be more obedient and not be so selfish, right? But I feel like we need that. We need to be selfish. We need to be a little bit like that in order for us to go and pursue the things that we want, right? Or to tend to our needs. And so I feel like this is what's happening. You're apologizing to yourself this week for holding yourself back in those ways. I feel like sometimes we do it so that society can accept us, or if it's like, the hierarchy or a system in our own families, it almost seems like we all play certain roles, and I feel like we've been playing a role as to, be of service to everybody but ourselves. And I feel like this week that changes. And once you make that change, you don't ever go back. Okay, so just be mindful of what you're really signing up for or what's really happening, because I feel like by the time you realize that you can't go back, it's already too late. Now you can't go back. You just can't. You've already started the process of initiation, right? Changing things that really aren't good for you, right? And again, these ways of being were taught, and I feel like you're breaking free from these restraints, right? Whatever you were taught, it's like you're throwing that out the window. That version of you no longer exists. The careful, super considerate version of you, that shy version of you, that don't exist anymore. Congratulations, Gemini. Anything else before we move on to Libra? Activate Earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. Yeah, man. It's too late. You can't go back, honey. Sorry. I feel like you're rewriting your own destiny. it's like you're taking your power back. There you go. Damn. I feel like somebody took your power a long time ago. It could have been the system. It could have been your family. It could have been something. Maybe your job. They took your power away from you. And I feel like this week you get it back. And once you do, I'm telling you, you don't go back. That's what you've needed in order for you to free yourself. You need to take your power back. And you do. I see you doing it. There's no going back. I feel like you're aware of it. You understand it from a conscious level. And then you're going to take action. I will. Yeah. Look at this. This has to do with identity. You hold the key. You hold your own power. Like you hold the key to your own power. Unlocking your own power. And with the sun, it talks about solar plexus, which talks about vitality, identity. There's a reason why when the sun card comes out, it talks about being happy. Because it's not just, you know, hey, it's sunshine, it's pretty, there's light. It's actually an activation of confidence because you finally understand who you are or who you've become. You've tapped into that, or you're aware of your own potential and you're about to go and bring that forth. Because you could be aware of your own potential, but if you don't live up to that name, up to who you really are, if you don't allow that version of you to be out and about, right? That's why we say speaking your truth is so important. If we don't allow that to be, you know, who we are or live by that, then we go back into the darkness. But I feel like, again, the light's out already. The sun's out. You know what steps to take this week, and you're headed, and you're gonna make it happen for yourself. Because this is too important to ignore. Your own power is too important to ignore. Who you are needs to be expressed. And however way you want to do it, but it's your truth to live. I feel like you can no longer hide from this truth or hide your truth to make other people, you know, feel better. So again, whoever robbed you of your power or try to minimize you or make you feel like you are not enough, that person is about to have a real rude awakening. You're about to really go ham on this person and show them who you really are, and show them that their insecurities are not pretty, because you're going to speak your truth. And again, I feel like if there's a conflict that's going to happen, it's going to need to happen, because I feel like this version of you, there's somebody in your surroundings that cannot handle this version of you, and you keep involving yourself around somebody who does not like you to express your truth or to live to this potential because you're too powerful. Their insecurities do not like this version of you. They cannot handle it. So when you come out though, it's like, oh well, too bad. So if you were hiding your shine or your light for somebody else because you felt bad or you knew that they couldn't handle this version of you, you no longer care. Do you see why I say you have to be selfish enough to be yourself? It's true. So once you become once you allow this version of you to come out and you live by this truth, you are going to piss somebody off or a couple of people off, and you are going to get into an argument with them or just walk away, because this is who you are. Leos don't back down. Leos do not back down, and that's the energy you're going to be in this week, okay, Gemini? So I feel like you're going to tell somebody something really fucking horrible about their insecurities, and it's going to hurt them. You're really going to tell them how you feel about them, or you're really going to let them have it and tell them shit that you've never told them, and I think it's going to shock them to know that you always knew they were insecure about you. So I feel like you're going to tell them some shit that I swear to you, it's going to hurt them. It's like a rude wake-up call to these people who've been trying to like suppress you, is what I'm saying. Okay, so all right, anything else before we move on to the next reading? Yeah, it's your world. It's funny because this is the same thing. Look at the mountains. And look at the mountain here. It's the same mountain. These are mountains on this path. You get it. You get why this was so difficult. The journey was so arduous. You get why there needed to be a lot of patience here. You understand why it took as long as it did, because there was something here about understanding. There's something here about choosing yourself first. Choosing yourself first. And I feel like you finally do. And that unlocks your path. Now you're on your path. And it's all about you, and nothing can stop you. You're going to spend the next year really focusing on what you want, who you are, what you want to create. And I think it's going to be absolutely beautiful. Okay, Gemini? This is one of the best readings I've had this week. So, mountain, mountain. It all aligns. There's a reason. You're like, oh, this is why I had to go through this arduous journey. This is why it took so long. This, so that I can finally get it. And you got it. All right. Now that you chose yourself, or choosing yourself, there's a reason why. You'll see later down the road, because there's something within your path that needed you to become this selfish enough of a person to want to pursue your dreams. And then there's something on this path that's going to show you why you needed to be that, why you needed to choose yourself, and you're going to see it later on. Okay? All right, that was for my Geminis. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. The next reading is going to be for my Libras. I'm using the Black Moon Astrology cards with the Angel Oracle deck. Hey Nathan, welcome, welcome. He's like, yes, I love that reading. Okay. So all coming out in reverse. A lot of these cards are in reverse, but I'm just going to take it like that. Somebody, oh dang. Okay, this reading is trigger warning. If you're under 18, you should not be watching this portion of the Libra reading. Okay. Okay. All right, let's timestamp. Libras. $33.09. Okay. I'm getting, if you're a, gender does not matter, okay? But in the card is showing somebody, you know, like when spring comes around, there's something about the flowers blooming and opening up that is just so beautiful. But then look at this female, right? Gender does not matter. If you're a male, that's fine. But if you're a female, I'm getting somebody's getting prepared. They're in full season to bloom. And they're feeling energetically drawn towards pleasure. I hope I said this in the nicest way possible. Okay. If you're a male, I'm getting, if you had your moments where you were dealing with certain issues, you're healed enough to like open up, be more gentle, but you also want pleasure. Now, when we talk about the realm of pleasure, this could be the sacral. And so a lot of people, you know, correlate that with sexual energy, which is fine. It could be more than that. I think it's all together though. It's sexual energy, and it's just seeking or wanting, connecting to pleasure in many ways and many forms. Okay? The only reason I mentioned sexually is because they're ready. They're ready. They're ready. Maybe somebody was having issues with being sexual. You know how we have our seasons where we struggle sometimes? It's like it could have been an emotional breakthrough that allows you to just be open and willing to receive or give, right? Receive, give. Okay, cool. So you have Black Moon Lilith, right? That's what I'm saying. This is the raw inner sexual energy that is exuding you, that literally is all over you. It's imprinted within you and it's coming forth. So be mindful of that, because this season you're going to attract a lot of energy, okay? There's people, whatever gender you're attracted to, there's people that could smell that. Do you understand what I'm saying? They can sense it. Their primal instincts are connecting to yours. Okay? Their primal instincts are connecting to yours, and they're literally, their radars, like that antenna. They're like, okay, this one, she's open. He's open. Yeah. You exude this confident sexual energy. It's a very primal, instinctual energy, and I feel like that people are going to be drawn to you this week, and they're going to want to mate. I'm just being honest. They're going to want to mate, okay? And I'm saying this as kindly as possible, because I know some people aren't really too open with that, right? I don't want to be too inappropriate here, so yeah. Look, I feel like somebody was shut off from the world for a bit, and now they're ready to play. Oh my god. You're ready to come out and play. Somebody is like, it's this fire. It's that sacral energy. Somebody's healing that sacral energy. And because you're doing that, it's leaving you more open, more vulnerable. Because you have to be vulnerable to a certain extent to be able to connect to the gender you're attracted to. Do you see what I'm saying? You have to be open, and I feel like somebody's open. Or they're opening up, and I feel like the minute you open up, it's open season. Okay? People are going to be literally, you're going to get hit on, or you're going to go and try to hit on somebody every day, because it's just like, it's that, you sense it, you smell it, you know it, and your instincts are going to tell you, go talk to this person because this person is available. You'll just know it. Okay? Some of you guys are experts in this field, in this area of mating or attracting people or dating. You guys are experts in this area, so I feel like you'll know. I feel like you're going to go out there to see what you're going to find, and who knows, just you're going to go out there to play the field to see what you're going to find. You're going to be surprised. That's all I have to say. Very cool. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like somebody's shooting their shot here. They don't give a fuck. They're shooting their shot. Pew. Oh, this person's available. Pew. Oh, this person's available. Pew. There's something very sexy about that, because you know what you want, or you're instinctually being led to something that you'll know. Like the minute you'll see it, lock, loaded, pew, go get him. Right? Gender again does not matter in this situation. It's the emotion of it, right? Yeah, I feel like somebody was spending a lot of time on their own. It was a season where you weren't really sexually active or feeling like you were ready to be seen and open and available. And I feel like this season you are. You are open and you're available and you're ready. It's just what happens. It's like one of the consequences for working through that sacral energy and healing it. So if it was blocked, now that you've unblocked it, yeah. Let's see what else. Water element, yeah. I feel like you're going deep within and realizing that this is what you want. You want a sexual connection or a sexual relationship, maybe a partnership, but you want the sex as well. You want that. And so I feel like maybe you want a deep relationship. You want something really deep, and that's good for you, but again, you also want that. So, Sagittarius. I feel like somebody's gonna judge themselves a little bit because they're feeling more sexual than they would like to believe they are. But you can't deny what, you know. Okay, you can try to deny it, but it's like it's like avoiding it. Maybe you've been avoiding your sexual energy, or you've been avoiding that you're human and we have needs. And I feel like there's something here about you denying that, or needing to deny that for your own safety. You've been denying it for your own safety, or having not been open to the idea of being sexual. It's like somebody's been sexually repressed, or maybe they've been avoiding sex altogether because it gets them in trouble. Do you see what I'm saying here? I feel like sex gets somebody in trouble. Or they don't want to play too much because they can like really get caught up in the sexual energy, and then somebody ends up getting hurt. Either way, it's like you spend your seasons on your own, and I feel like once you really go deep within, you understand that it's a need. That you have needs, and your sexual needs are important. And it's more than that. It's more than just a sexuality compound. There's something here about pleasure. The pleasure of getting to know someone, the pleasure of really investing your time into building something, some sort of partnership here. For some of you guys, I'm getting it's just a sexual energy. No, you're lying to yourself. I feel like there's somebody here though, one or two of you, who say it's all about the sex, but you want more than that. But you're lying to yourself. Maybe you think sex isn't a big deal, but it is, because it could lead to a relationship or something serious. So I'm getting somebody's working through that. So either somebody's sexually repressed, or and the other side of it is somebody's doesn't, it's like they don't take sex seriously or relationships seriously. They only care about the sex, but it's a lie. That's a lie. You really want someone to be with. You really want a partnership. I think we all really want that. We all really want love. But that's a part of sex as well. That's all of it, right? It's a big part of it, is what I'm saying. I feel like the minute you allow yourself to sit still and really ask yourself what you want, it's going to be very apparent that you do want a relationship. For others, you want a relationship, but you also want sex. You need them both. Or why not have both? Does somebody not feel worthy of that? I don't get that. Maybe somebody's struggling with the worthiness of being sexually pleased. Oh no. It's a lot I'm getting here, okay? All right, anything else for my Librans? I mean, you guys are Venusian energy. You're all about love. That's what you really want. Partnerships is like the area you excel at. It's what that's what you're for. I feel like those are the main signs, you know, Libras, Scorpios, what was it, Libras? I think it's like Leos, Libras, and Virgos. They're all about relationships, partnerships, relationship. The sign is literally about relationship to others. Okay? All right. Okay. Anything else before we move on? Is that it? Yeah. Third house messages, yeah. You're about to realize this. I think this was always obvious. I just don't think you understood. I don't think you ever gave yourself a chance to see that you really need this or want this. There's a level of openness and vulnerability that's required in order for you to attain this. Maybe you were entertaining the wrong areas, or you were busy trying to keep yourself busy to ignore this fact that you really want this. But again, it's going to require a level of trust that maybe you haven't tapped into in a very long time. But I see you actually, once you realize that this is what you want, you're going to open up because it's what you want. If you really want it, you have to make the changes. And I feel like it's a very important need. Everyone, I think mostly everyone has this need eventually, right? And I feel like if you were focusing on the things that were distracting you or keeping you busy, it's like that's no longer an option, a viable option. Now you realize that this is what you really want to focus on. So the focus will be on trusting this week, being open and vulnerable to the universe, to yourself, and to others. Okay? All right, that was for my Libra. I don't know if or when I'll be ready. Just well, I think is it something you want though? Because once you realize it's something you want, that could be the next stage, is working towards attaining that or finding a way to get that. Do you see what I'm saying? Because if it's something you're going to have to learn to do, to be open and vulnerable, it's what you're going to have to do. If it scares you, that's fine, but at least it's giving you some type of, it's like if it's something you want and it's making you nervous for the first time in a long time, that's a good thing. Now trusting, that's the harder part, but hey, if you're ready, you're ready. We're ready to make the changes necessary. Okay. The next sign is going to be for Aquas, my lovely Aquas. Oh. Let me timestamp before I forget. 47:49. Okay. I'm getting deep cellular healing. But that's not what I'm getting. I'm getting somebody's calling out to you. Or you're calling out to somebody. I think it might have been telepathically because it's really far away. I'm not focused on this. I'm focused on do you see how far away this other door is all the way to the back? And like, look at the how far it is. It's like somebody was calling to you. Someone's calling you, but they're far away from you. Is it somebody you're instinctually connecting to from a telepathic? I feel like they're sending you sonar waves or something, like they're telepathically connecting with you, or somebody's actually trying to reach you, but they can't. Or by the time they reach you, because you know how it's wavelengths or frequency, it takes a bit to get to you. They're taking a bit to get to you. They're trying to get to you. And you're just like not realizing it. Because you're so focused on you. You're not even focused on anybody else on the outside calling your name or trying to reach you. You're not focused on anything right now but yourself. Ooh, look at this confident person over here. Yeah, I feel like somebody's trying to connect with you. In the ethers. They saw you or they see you. They see you in the ethers, or maybe they saw you somewhere. I don't know. They're thinking about you. What a weird reading. Ah, what a weird ass reading. Yeah, it's like they're trying to they're trying to tell you, like, hey, remember the contract? Remember the contract? Like, this is a part of your journey. This is part of your destiny. But it's like the handprinting, it's like they're trying to get your attention. Somebody's trying to get your attention here. On a telepathic level, or... These cards fell, but I don't know if these are for you. I know this one is. Yeah, it's like 33. Somebody's trying to get your attention. Remind you, like, this is part of the path. This is part of the path. Hello, hello. Don't forget me. Don't forget this. What the fuck? Is this somebody from the future reaching out to you? Cyrus energy, bringing harmony and balance. Sirius energy, sorry, Ceres, like the planet Ceres. Or is it a galaxy? I don't know. Yeah, it's a messenger. This is what I'm saying. Somebody should... No, this is Christ consciousness. 33 is Christ consciousness. This is Christ consciousness. This is Jesus Christ, okay? Energy. But you see this here? He has the light on his throat chakra. This is his throat. He's trying to communicate. He's speaking to you, but you don't hear this person. It's a messenger. They're trying to say something to you. They're trying to get your attention, but it's, I don't know. There's a reason you guys are not like clicking yet, or there's a reason why this person's message didn't get across yet. Anything else? I feel like this is weird. I feel like this may be a person, or it might be the divine, but it's like the connection is lost somehow. This is the person. They're trying to remind you of like where to go. They're trying to guide you in the right direction so you guys can communicate or meet or talk. I'm not sure if you're getting the message though, or maybe you overlooked the message. You didn't consider this option or this path, or you're ignoring the path. Maybe you've been too busy and you've just been like overlooking a path that you're being called towards. Yeah, because you're so focused on you and what you got going on, you're not paying attention to this one talking to you. I feel like they're going to reach out. I feel like this person knows who you are. I feel like this is a real person. It could be the divine, okay, talking to you about a contract or a certain path you have to go down. But if for others of you guys, this is an actual person. For whatever reason, you guys are not close to each other. You live very far away from each other. And I feel like this person is trying to reach out to you. But it's not getting through to you for whatever reason, because you don't give a fuck. And not that you don't give a fuck, you're just focused on you, okay? That was so mean, I'm sorry. Lifting the veil, questioning everything. Yeah, it's like you've been out. If this is a job and you've been avoiding the job because you're on vacation or something, they're like trying to reach out to you. And you're like, nah, fuck that. You've been MIA. I'm not getting that. I'm getting something deeper though. I'm getting deeper than like a job. I'm getting something deeper. There's a contract here. There's an obligation here. You agreed to this on the soul plane before incarnating here. And they're trying to remind you of that. I don't know. And this is you like coming out of wherever you were hiding. And you're like, okay, it's time to go back to fulfilling obligations, right? Let me fulfill my obligations now. After checking out for like a whole month. You're like, I needed that. I'm refreshed now. Yo, thug life. Aquariuses, I'm telling you, y'all don't be giving no fucks. When you're on your own, you're on your own. And however long that takes, you need your time. And I feel like you made that a priority. So, fuck everybody else. I love Aquarius, y'all. I love you guys. Okay. See, look, star family, this is bigger than you. And you know that you're Aquarius, okay? You always see, this is why you're called the visionary. You always see the potential of things. You always see the potential of like where you're headed, what you can build regarding community, soul family. And this is like your soul family reminding you, hey, we're here, we're here. Like you have soul family calling out to you. Like we're here, remember us. Keep pushing or keep come here, come here. It's funny because it's saying you're part of a team of a soul. Call in support. Call in support. But I feel like they're calling you. That's the crazy thing. They're calling you to go back. Maybe Ceres energy is your home planet. And people from Ceres energy are incarnated here. And they're like, there's a work or a mission that you guys have to do. And you kind of forgot about that for a second because life got in the way. And now you're like, okay, I'm coming back to what my priorities are here. And you're going to receive the message now. Or maybe you've been receiving the message, but you're like, nah, I don't care. Martian energy, you've just been doing you. No fucks given, Aquarius. How these cards fell. Yeah, it's like you just been doing you, and it's like all paths lead home, bro. You're being cold, but it's like you're on your path, and you're like, I can take some time. You're like, you're in no rush. I feel like if this is work related or contracts need to be filled, you don't care. Because you're the authority. You're your own authority. You're your own boss. Nobody could tell you what to do. Not even your guides could tell you what to do. It's free will. You don't care. This is not of importance to you at the moment. But I feel like somebody's like, no. Like, come on, friend. Come on. Come on. Hello. Is anybody home? Oh my god. Sun spirit. Yeah, you're being called. You're on this path already. It's just like maybe you've just been taking too long. Or you were standing still for too long. Because this person is just standing there looking all pretty. Enjoying your life. It's like you're enjoying where you're at. Like who cares? Everything else can wait. You're focused on you. And now the divine's like, not the divine, but like somebody is calling out to you like, come on. Let's go down this path. Let's go, number one. Soul spirit, let's go. Sun spirit, sorry. Let's go, let's start on this journey or keep going down this journey. It's just you're always being reminded of it, which is what's so frustrating to you, Aquarius. You're always being reminded of the contracts or there's something here, there's a path, there's something you're supposed to, there's people you're supposed to meet. Like, it's always that contractual obligation and you swore this is something you really wanted, but now it's like you don't care how long it takes, you'll get there when you get there. So maybe you just don't want the pressure. Is it the pressure of it all that's scaring you? Or maybe you're just enjoying too much time with yourself. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with that. It's free will, but it's like there's a reason why you're holding off on this. You're not 100% invested or in it yet. Why though? Is it too much pressure? Is it too much responsibility? Is it too much accountability? Is it too much? Period. Because I feel like the minute you meet these people or you meet soul family or get the call, it's like now there's work to do, or now you're too invested, now you have to do this, right? Yeah, it's like once you know it's your destiny, it's the pressure of it, right? Sometimes we swear we want things only to realize that we're the ones stalling this process. Maybe you just want to be selfish for a minute and really be on your own still. I think that's what it is. You really want to enjoy time on your own. I think it's true. If it weren't true, you wouldn't be really resonating with this. Don't feel guilty. If you want to do you and be selfish, do that. I think the divine knows that. I think spirit knows that. Yeah, I'm not mad at you, Aqua. It's hard to hold Aquas down. Yeah. I feel like once you tap into whatever this is, it's a big commitment. This could be like finally settling down, or this could be meeting people and then getting to work for a bigger cause, a bigger purpose. So I think that alone is like, it's a lot. It's a lot. If you think about it, it really is. It's okay to express that. There's a little fear underlying that feeling. It's really fear of your own power or the work you guys are going to do together as a team. Because I feel like once you go towards your contractual obligations in the spirit realm or in the physical, it's like once you start, you don't stop or you don't go back. You can never be truly alone again, independent on your own. Because again, this is all about teamwork. You'd be working with these people, right? You might not even get too much of a minute to yourself. And I feel like Aquariuses need a lot of time on their own. They're independent thinkers. That's how they seek their own guidance, right? Seek guidance, sorry. And I feel like there's this fear of not having your independence again. If you get involved with the soul family, or I don't know. There's something about fear of losing independence. Maybe you just got out of something big and you just right now feel like what you really want is to preserve that. And you're afraid of that being around certain people they'll take that from you. But nobody could really take that from you. Just it's about setting better boundaries. Or maybe that's what it is. You're afraid that you can't set boundaries. Or if you set boundaries, you're disappointing people. But really, if you don't set boundaries, you're disappointing yourself. Which is why you're stalling on this contractual agreement, because you're afraid you won't be able to handle it. It's hard to set boundaries. Shit, it's harder to reinforce them. But if that's what's needed, that's what's needed. Maybe part of the contractual agreement is learning how to set boundaries and enforcing them, and how to deal with people and partnerships. That's the reality of it. Aquarius is in Pluto for a reason, and it's going to stay there for a very long time. So we're going to have to learn these lessons sooner or later. You guys decide when, though. I feel like it's easier, though. As long as you're alone, it's easier. You don't have to work on setting boundaries. You don't have to work on enforcing these boundaries, or, cutting people off if they don't respect you. But then you're missing out on partnerships, which is important as well. Okay? Whoo, that reading was powerful. I felt that. Don't worry, guys. That Aquarius reading got to me too, because I'm an Aquarius, okay? Alright, so that was my Aquarius reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget, any members, to the members, we're going to have I'm going to put a members only video up for you guys, and we are going to do a 3 to 5 minute reading for you guys as part of the members only group. So be aware of that. Be on the lookout for that. And yep, thank you so much. I'm in the chilling Aquarius. Me too. My days. Nathan's like, yes. I'm a Virgo. Hey, Sunny. Sumney, welcome. I know, Nathan. I know where Aquarius is, so it's like super chill Aquarius is. Yeah. That reading on Aquarius really got to me because that's my life. Okay, that's my life. So, but you know, it's how we are, it's who we are. We're working through that. So, yeah. But thank you for catching the live. I know you were waiting for Gemini. So, tomorrow we are gonna work on fire signs or maybe Earth. We'll see. But it was really nice to work through the air signs. I wasn't expecting that, but it just something told me to do it. So. Thank you so much for catching my live. You are the best. I love you so much. I might come in later and do another sign. We'll see tonight. Okay? But if I don't catch you, I love you. Take good care of yourselves.